it's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
And boom! What's up? Welcome back, goddammit, to another edition of Tell Me a Joke, the God line to chase the dream. I'm your host of Maniacal, Menace. Say the whole thing like a pimp named Slickback, and we back, goddammit. We back. We back like a dinosaur story. How y'all been? We good? We good out there? Thanks for listening. Thank y'all for chiming in, making me feel better about myself. I've been doing things. I've been living. I've been calculating and contemplating, putting shit together in my head, trying to see what the best trajectory is in life at this moment. And what I tell you it's not stitching right now. I'm not about to go ahead on social media and stitch myself with another video. Everybody and their mama doing that right now. Everybody and their mama is doing something that somebody else has done to try to gain followings. And I hate this copycat era that we live in. And nobody can be original. Nobody wants to be original. Everybody wants to do what somebody else is doing, and I don't care for that. But hey, man, to each their own. Do your thing. Do your thing. I don't knock you for doing it, but I guess this is me knocking you for doing it. But it's like, damn, nigga, you can't. It's the minimal. You don't have to do much to do it. Like, basically, you could just sit there and react, the reaction videos or something. Now, everybody's, taking their TikTok ways over to the Instagrams and shit. Because I have TikTok, but I don't look at it because it's very strange. TikTok tries to suck you in. I try to back out of TikTok whenever I go look at my shit. And they just throw up another TikTok. I'm like, I am exiting TikTok. Why are you throwing up another TikTok in my face? You are evil. This is an evil app. I got to back out of it twice just for it to go away. If not, they're just going to keep throwing up TikTok. And it's not like it's not interesting. Like, they throw up shit that I'm like, oh, this will get me here for hours. You know me. You're in my cerebral. Like, what are we doing? Like, this is a evil sight. Oh my God. You'll get me in there. You've got these other people out here. Oh man, I can't wait to start smoking again if I can. This is shit, sober. I don't mind though. I don't mind. I've been sober for way too long since I've been dealing with this jail situation. It's just like, all right, this is what it is. This is how it's gonna go. That's fine. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. It's actually been pretty nice. The clarity that I have is it's there. And to say that the things that I have gotten, it is not me, or to say that when I do mess up, it's not me messing up because I'm on some type of substance. It's just my mess up. So mess ups are mess ups, drugged or not, so that's good to be able to point out. I've been enjoying that, cause I have been. I'm not perfect, and I want to be. I've been beating myself up about certain shit, and it's just like, why do I do it? I don't know. I'm a masochist. I can't help it. I wanna be the best at all times. I like an Ash Ketchum. I want to be the very best that no one ever was. You get it. To catch them is my real test. To train them in my cars, shit. Pokemon. It's difficult too. It is not, the things that I do and how I write and the shit that I like to produce. It is not. My brain doesn't work like everybody else's. I can't just remember shit as seen fit, to where I can just come out and just spit it out and not have any type of hiccups or mishaps. And it doesn't happen that way. I've been working on this fucking, what do I tell my child when they have a bad dream shit for at least, the best time for me to remember things is when I go and do it on stage. When I put myself in front of an audience to embarrass myself, that's when things stick. I can go ahead and say it in front of a mirror as many times as I want, but until I say it in front of somebody, it won't stick, and it's so weird. It's so weird. I don't care for it, but that's kind of how my head works. And once it's there forever. Like it doesn't. I can't forget it then after that, which is a cool thing. It's kind of like a superpower of mine. Once that shit's there, it's locked down. All I need to do is like probably go over it once or twice, and boom, I got it. Yeah. So hopefully I get to do some feature shows and shit. Who knew? Who knew? Just ask, and maybe a nigga put you as a feature or whatnot. I don't like to ask for shit, especially when it comes to. It just feels like somebody. It feels like being an artist. You should be appointed. Or somebody should come to you, be like, "Oh, I like what you're doing. Come on, let's do this for you." That's when it feels genuine. You put the time in, boom, you could come feature instead of asking for a fee. Me as an artist that's how it feels, as if it should go, but I don't know. This is all still different. Texas is something else. I've just been noticing talent speaks for itself. The talent speaks for itself. I just recently had to hold on. Give me 2 seconds in a shake of a lamb's tail. I want to go ahead and get some light into this room because we rearranged the rooms, and it's very spacious in here, and I definitely like the space. I had to rearrange the setup for the podcast, and it's in my theater room. It was a theater room. I don't know what my wife wants to call it. The craft room now. We're gonna be doing crafts in here, arts and crafts and stuff. There's lots of space for activities, and that is amazing. Like I can definitely do a full tumble set if I wanted to. I could practice my flips and my capoeira in here if I would like to. The chandelier that on our fan comes down pretty low, but other than that, low kicks for the capoeira. I do like the space, but I want a little light. I want just a tad bit of light, so I'm gonna go raise this shade a bit. Maybe I can see the chicken outside. I got a chicken. I told y'all that. Hold on. I don't know if I told y'all. Oh, that's beautiful right there. That's beautiful. That makes everything right there so much. Oh, what? You should see what this room looks like now. Oh my goodness. Just a little bit of light coming through, just a little bit of sun coming through the shades. This made me feel a lot better about this podcast now. I definitely. Yeah, I got a chicken. I got a chicken now. Who knows if I've mentioned this before, but her name is Henny Penny, or Henny for short, like Hennessy. She's the color of Hennessy, and yeah, she just appeared on the porch one day, and boom, now we got a chicken. She don't lay no eggs and nothing like that, but it's a companion. I need to get her a friend. Apparently, chickens won't do what chickens do if they ain't got no friends back down. We thought it got taken away by a chicken hawk or an owl. These owls are fucking huge back here. They're so big they run into cars and shit and still fly away. So yeah, it is something else. But yeah, I didn't want pets. Nobody ever. I don't ever want a pet. But when it shows up on your porch, it's just like the dog, Girly Goo. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Is it the good energy? Does this house give off great energy to where the fucking animals are just like, I feel safe here? I'm not sure what it is, but it usually like with alchemist or or beast masters or something like that. People that can control like the earth and animals and stuff. They are the ones. They are the ones like with animals love you. I forget what fucking anime I was watching. It's like, yeah, man, he could like the animals and all that. I have control over beast, and it is fun. It's a fun superpower or whatever it is. I don't know. I don't know how they end up on our doorstep, but they don't leave. They don't go anywhere. It is so strange. It's like, where did you come from? Who are you for? Who were you for? And are they looking for you now? If they are, you need to go back. But if not, come on in. We got you. I got you. My wife don't give a fuck for birds at all. This motherfucker, it will follow you. She will follow you if because you got food. That's kind of what it's like. And just is there food around? I got you. So, but the in-laws, they love chickens and shit. So they were like, oh, let's get it some food and find it a place, and it'll be there, and it'll give you fresh eggs and shit. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for fresh eggs. So boom, I'm trying to cover the market. I don't have to buy eggs that are being overpriced in the stores anymore, because these things lay at least 3 eggs for a day, 3 to 6 eggs a day. Come on. Come on. Look at God providing. I love it. I've been praying for things, and they just been coming. I'm not really sure how it's going to come. It's just so weird. I meditate and I pray and I, ask the universe and the Lord for things. Hey, who's to tell who I need to ask? Let me ask who I want to ask. God damn it. This is how I feel about life, and it has been working. So, hey, do your thing, man. My talent has been speaking for itself. It has. I have been enjoying what the fuck. I've donned the mask lately. I've put on the face paint again. It's been so long since I put on the face paint. People love the face paint. They're like, what the fuck is this? And why did you do it? Just cause this is me. I sometimes like to do this. And they're like, hey man, that's dope. You did that yourself? I did do it myself. I fucking enjoy it. People ask, where you get your paper? Where it's from? Paradise. That's the brand, Paradise. White and black. That's it. I don't do no other colors. I probably could, but it's too much. I'll be thinking already when I go ahead and fucking put the face paint on, like how I'm gonna do it and all that. But yeah, I do my thing, man. The Ember Skies showcase show was yesterday, and hell of a show, at a theater and shit. Good old packed audience. It was really good. Nice fundraiser for the Ember Skies showcase. I won out of the poets. There was only 3 poets though, but Lady 380 was up there. She's dope. I don't think she was a judge, so she wasn't, because I'm pretty sure she fire. Hey, go check her out. But yeah, she's on Amazon and Google's and shit. Oh my God. From poetry? Yo, she be spitting the hot fire. Dial on. Okay. Understand that. But it was a good time. I really enjoyed the show. I got certificates and shit. Ember really puts a lot into this show. The 5th annual showcase, Ember Sky Showcase. It was on TV, so I'm pretty sure I could put up a link to wherever it was so you can go see what the fuck I did. I did eyebrows. And, yeah, like, talent really speaks for itself, because people don't understand what I do. And then when they see it, they're like, yo, this is different. And I like this. So, I realized that I don't have to copycat. I don't have to do what everybody else is doing for me to stand out. Like, cause I'm completely different from a whole lot of people, especially when I don the makeup. I'm not what you would expect. Like, yeah, and my writing is impeccable and the pen is impenetrable. Like I really get into it, and yeah, it's moving. It's taking me places. It's a slow process, The process is so slow, but it's like, fuck it. I like doing what I do. I don't want to have to do the shit that other people. I don't want to be the copycat. Yeah, why am I making my own lane if I'm going to copy everybody else? Like, because it gets all the likes and shit? My ratio is looking pretty good, if that's what y'all looking at. To say that I've built it off of me doing what I do instead of me copying what everybody else is doing. Go ahead and do your little stitches and shit. I mean, hey, that's fine. Most of them aren't funny. Most of the time it's people just watching the crude fucking video that you put up, and then you come around and talk. Don't cut the video off. Let me see the rest of the video before you come and say your piece about it. Like, I want to see the rest. Like, I am pissed off that now I gotta watch this video 3 more times just to understand what's happening, because you cut off a 10-second video. Like, you made a 10-second video a 5-second video now. Like, when the 10 seconds probably only gave me just a little bit more of what I maybe wanted to see, and now you cut that bitch off for a stitch, and now I gotta go possibly find this video myself, which is just a short anyway. It's like the upsetness that I feel when I run into this, and that's just feeding my timeline. It's just all over. My wife's like, ugh, I couldn't stand your timeline. I can't stand it either. But, the more I talk, the more fucking my algorithm's like, oh, this is what you want? No, I don't. I don't want it. Don't keep giving it to me. It doesn't care, though. It's AI. It's artificial. The intelligence is not as intelligent, and when it wants you to do what it wants you to do, you're gonna keep it up. Yeah, but I really, I'm enjoying. Man, I've been writing my ass off. Like, I've wrote within just an hour. I've written and completed, at least not within an hour, but as I write something, and usually when I write a new piece, I don't. Sometimes I don't finish it right away. Sometimes I won't finish it that day. But these last few pieces, I have been finishing them within the hour. Like, in that, for it to feel as good as it does to me, to finish within the hour seems very far-fetched. It seems like it should have taken more time to put it. But sometimes the idea just float. Sometimes they do. Sometimes you just get ideas. Sometimes it just comes to you. From where? I don't know. It just seeps into the head, and I'm like, oh, this is good. This is good. This is good. Yeah, they start from a sparked idea, and then they run from there. And these last few pieces have been heaven sent. I've really been enjoying them. Like, y'all been writing? Who's out there that writes? It doesn't matter if you do or if you don't. You could just be a person that listens, that just enjoys to listen to somebody trying to chase a dream. But if you are also a dream chaser out there, man, keep that pen and pad on you, because if you don't write it in your phone, it's always good to have it down. This is what my therapist told me. It's always good to have it down and write it somewhere. Now, I had to do this back then because we didn't have phones to do that with. Now, and when I did have a phone, it was like one of the old ass Nokias and shit. So they ain't had no notepad on the phone. It was a minute before I got a touchscreen. It was always flip screen. It was always a flip phone. So, I was like, I'm not going to that front face. I'm not going, because it's going to get all scratched up. I got to have the flip phone just so I can cover the screen. And then you realize, oh no, you need that computer style in your hand. It's better. It's so much better. So you got to get with the times. At some things, you got to get with the times. Eventually the times is going to make you get with them regardless, if you want to or not. So, get hip to game. You don't want to be them old niggas out here like, hey, grandson, go ahead and do that for me. I don't know how to do it. What you trying to do, Grandpa? I'm trying to get on my OnlyFans. And, you can't. A lot of shit. A lot of motherfuckers out here getting old. We all getting old, but the older the better. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Something like that. We in there. Like, the older you get, the better life is. Like, these old people, we're getting older but younger, it feels like. We're not the old that was way back when. Like I'm not really sure what it is. Like people dying around 50 and shit. Now, nigga, 50 is like the new 30. It's so weird. Like these 50-year-olds are not old at all. Like fucking Sylvester Stallone is 75 or 76. And he just finished doing Expendables 4. He broke his neck doing on his own stunt. You understand that? 70. He's in his 70s. And back then, nigga, 50 motherfucker was walking around with canes and shit. This is a new era of old motherfucker. Okay? I love it. It makes me feel as if, I got a whole nother 30 years to live through. 30 plus, you know? Like I'm prepared for it. As long as I still, people in construction, they stay strong. And it's so weird. Like everybody's like, how you work out? No, I don't. I haven't worked out in quite some time, but I do lift heavy shit at work all day. So, I work in the heat to where I don't gain any weight. I've tried. It is not working. I can't gain shit. I would have liked to. I definitely would like to gain weight. My daddy weight is not coming. It hasn't. I don't think it will come. This is just what it's gonna be, and I don't mind. I'm still sexy, so let's continue the sexiness. Yeah, it's like, me and wife have been doing hypnobirthing. I didn't understand what that was in the beginning. But now that we've done the classes, I thought it was like a Lamaze class. It's not Lamaze. I mean, it's kind of like that where the Lamaze guy got something like that, but he still does that. This is all home shit. Like we gonna have a home birth and the natural hippie like, boom, birthing tub, just push that thing out. No medicine and shit, just breathe it out. Like lots of meditation and breathing and yeah. I'm not nervous. Like legitimately, like even though I say it like that, I'm not. It's so weird that I don't feel nervous. Probably because when it's time, then yeah, I'll probably feel something. But at this point, I'm like, oh no, this is understandable. I think we got this. Like this is what's up. I pray for it. I pray a lot. So, and then the benefits of everything having to be done that way, I like it so much more. Like what we've seen on TV is what the masses want you to have. You don't need to have it that way. Like what were we doing way back when, before the doctors were even around? How you think Adam and Eve had children? You think the doctor came in and did it? You think they gave him an epidural way back when? During caveman times. Do you think they gave him an epidural? Put him in the stirrups? You think that's how that happened? Nah. Yeah, nah. They ain't had no doctor's appointments or nothing way back when. And, I mean, they've, boom, pushed that thing out. Babies in the back seat? Yeah. How you think that? Yay. The woman's womb is capable of doing that on its own. The cervix is able to push that out. That's what... Evolution is amazing. All right, just understand that. So it gives you more of an insight on, how things should be in the world. I ain't gonna say it ain't painful. I don't know. I'm not a woman, but it's amazing of where we can go and where we've been, and the manipulation of what you see on TV to what you can really do. Like. Yeah, it's awesome. You say that I can't do something and then I wind up doing it. Like fuck you. I'm the shit. Like so. Life is life, man. Life be life around here, and that's opportunities come. Opportunities come. Like Monday. Does anybody know Ziwa? Damn, I need to hear her name though. She's She's a comedian and writer, and she's also she has a hot seat concept, show where she garners questions that she asks people, and it is interesting, and I possibly get to do something with her or something of the sort. We'll see. We'll see. I don't like to really speak it too much into things before things happen, but it's nice that I've been thought of in this process. So if it does, if it doesn't, it doesn't matter. It just, hey, this things are coming. Like, shit is on its path to go where it needs to go. I really enjoy how life just kind of feeds the ego. Like, I'm not sure what is going to happen tomorrow or what's going to happen next week. But as long as I keep on the same path and I stay positive about what I'm doing and I don't give up, shit just comes. Just kind of like money. Like, as long as you don't worry about it, shit just comes. Like, do you understand all of the lawyers that, like, I have to pay lawyers, I have to pay fucking substance abuse classes. I fucked up. I don't worry about that, but still, substance abuse classes, and fucking, I gotta pay the correctional officers, and then I gotta pay just a shitload of people. Then on top of that, I still have my own bills I gotta pay for, and I got a mortgage. Okay, I would think that I wouldn't be able to save anything these past few months, but these are the months that I've saved the most money, and it is so strange to me. It is blowing my mind right now. Like, granted, I am not smoking, which is it kind of saves money on that, but it's just like, what? I've been trying to do this all year. How is this happening now that I still have to pay all these motherfuckers? Like, even though I'm still paying, what is really going on? I don't know. The universe provides, I guess. It is. If as long as you don't worry about it, like, it's still, like, money is the root of all evil. So if you don't think of that evil, like, what is it ruining? Like, if you don't let it bog you down, like, it's just gonna come. Money's gonna come. My brother's told me that. He's like, man, I don't worry about money because money's always gonna come. You know how to make it. As long as you know how to make it, you know it's always gonna be there. And it's like, yeah, that's true. I have skills to be able to go out here and make what I need to make. Now, I've seen certain people that are in certain situations to where it's just like, whoa, how did you get here? And why are you here? Some people don't have a skill. Some people don't have a craft. And some people just kind of want to worry or rely on one thing when you have the skills to go ahead and support that one thing that you want to rely on. And it's like, this, you're not making money from this yet. So do something else until you can. And it's difficult for people to see that. Like, some people just think that, oh, it's going to happen overnight. Oh, I'm going to be able to sleep in my car and I'm going to be able to get it. But are you sleeping in your car mentally? Are you prepared to continue? Like, are you prepared to, like, you got to put yourself in a good mind state to actually want to get on a stage and fucking be funny to people. And actually, like, if you don't have that positive thinking, like, how are you being great? Like, I've been dealing with so much, but for a long time, depression sits in. Like, if you're in a terrible state, you're always going to feel that little bout of depression back there. Like, sleeping in your car, not getting what you want to get, not being able to get paid. are you positive? Are you having a positive mindset about life? Like, you go home to something terrible every night when it comes to that, not knowing where your next meal is going to come from or where you're going to sleep, if you're going to have a roof over your head. I've built something to where I have a roof over my head every time. I can go somewhere whenever I don't feel good about myself. I have a sanctuary to come to, something that, I didn't build it, but, it's here for me. This is my little safe bubble. And so the depression kind of just seeps away. It's not there anymore because I'm feeling more positive about myself. Like, I have a place to feel positive about. Like, this is something that I've worked hard for, and I'm able to still keep it afloat. And I would assume that's where all the good writing is coming from, knowing that I'm comfortable, that my wife is healthy and comfortable, that the baby is healthy, and he's doing what he's got to do. He's head down already. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I'm doing the right things, but it feels as if once this happened that things were going to stop. It doesn't seem like it's going to stop. Like, the talent is speaking for itself. It's going to continue. Like, I'm about to break the curse of the generation to where, like, when a Smith had a kid, that's when all of the artisticness stopped. It's not. It's just ramping up. Like, I rarely go to open mics and shit, but I still get booked for things. Just from other people seeing me at other places, doing this Empress show. Like, I've already, from there, I've got booked for 2 more shows. And then somebody else, just from knowing me, it was like, hey, Ziwa needs something. And it's like, okay. You get it? Like, I'm not trying as hard. I'm not going on the internet and fucking being like, oh, I got to do this and I got to get my fucking algorithm nice and I got to have people see me. I got to fucking, get out of character, do some shit that I don't give a fuck for doing just so I can get seen. And then when you get seen and you get on stage, you act like you don't know what the fuck to do. Like, what you doing all this for then? To be on stage? You just want to get famous from the internet? You want to get paid from the internet? It takes a lot to do that. You want to take up all your time just to do this stupid shit for the internet? And then when you get up on stage, you don't know what the fuck to do? Like, really? What are you doing? Like, you taking away from my plate. Because now you up here reading off your phone when we had a showcase. Nigga, get the fuck off the stage. Like, all this shit that you doing, yeah, nice, cool, but it doesn't resonate to the stage when you get up on the stage. You ain't practicing, you ain't doing the goddamn thing because you wasting all your time fucking making sure that this skit is perfect, making sure that you can go ahead and you can do all this and that your numbers are nice. You can get a blue check because you're doing well, but when you get up on that stage, you know what the fuck to do. Then you got 5 minutes. You ain't prepared a set for 5 minutes? Then get the fuck off the stage, son. You wasting people's time. People come out here and they do shit. They put the work in. And it makes me so upset. That right there makes me so upset. Because, oh yeah, your algorithm's good, but nigga, you ain't practicing. Nigga, you ain't hitting the open mics. You've only been doing comedy or whatever your craft is for so long, but because you think that, oh, you got a big following, that, yeah, you gonna resonate on the stage. Nah, nigga, you just wasting other people's time. Coming up here trying to freestyle. Nigga, you've had months to get something together for this. Just because your friends tell you funny? Just because your numbers say that, oh, I'm doing shit? You not. Like, I see some of this shit and I know it makes me laugh, and that shit don't genuinely make me laugh. It looks like you doing some dumb shit just for the clout, and I don't understand where that's supposed to get you, or where you think it's gonna get you. Like, cause when you come to this audience and you come up there, nigga, y'all need to be schooled on certain shit. Just cause motherfucker told you was funny in the group, nigga, that does not mean you're gonna be funny on this stage. And now you taking time from other motherfuckers. You don't take your time to craft a joke. You don't take your time to write nothing. Nigga, this is a showcase, nigga. Put your best foot forward. That's what's happening with a lot of these niggas. They don't put shit forward. They don't think about nothing but themselves. And the next time they're going to be able to smoke. Nigga, what? It's so upsetting. It is so upsetting. Oh, nigga, I'm going to get high and I'm just get up there and I'm going to talk about the crowd and shit. The crowd don't want to hear you talk about them. Nigga, the crowd want to hear you tell a joke. You up here to tell a joke, nigga. Put something together. Nigga, use your craft. This is what you here for. It's a showcase. It's very upsetting. Like, yeah, all of these numbers and shit say that you're going to be able to sell a ticket. But will these tickets, will it be worth it in the long run? Will those people actually come see you at a show? Will those people want to come see you at a show? And then you do some shit like that? That's what's confusing to me. You do some shit like that and then people not going to want to come see you no more. But you still going to have all those followers. Teach their own. Teach their own. It just makes me mad. A lot of that makes me mad. And people don't put the time and the effort in. Once all that gets weaned out, then you'll see what's up. It's going to take some time, but you'll get it. Niggas ain't writing. Shane Gillis has been at the number 10 spot on Netflix for a very long time. Do you understand when his special came out? His special came out quite some time ago. And I think he just got out of the 10 spot. Like Country Wayne's special came out about a few weeks ago. He ain't even ranked no more. He not even ranked no more. Like, do you get it? Like, I'm pretty sure he has a bigger following than Shane Gillis. Like, usually, this is what Netflix is doing. Netflix is bringing all of the people that have a huge following because, all these people going to get the ratings, the rankings, and all that. Boom, more people on Netflix to go ahead and, you got everybody. You covering the market. Boom, we getting people on here. Ralph Barbosa is about to get a special on Netflix because he has a huge following now. Because he is what's hot at the moment. Hopefully it does well. I'm not into Ralph Barbosa, but hopefully, he does his thing. Country Wayne is to me, he's not a stand-up. He's an influencer, or not an influencer, but, he does skits on the internet. So it does not resonate over when you come to do stand-up, when you don't really do stand-up. Brendan Schaub ain't been on at the mothership yet. Still. But he claims himself as a stand-up. He not that good. Like, motherfucker is not gonna let you just come on their stage because you feel as if you should because we friends. Nigga, no. No, you've done dumb shit. And you're also not that good. Like, put the work in, man. Like, I don't give a fuck how many followers you got. Like, if you're not putting the work in, then what you doing? What you doing? You doing it just for yourself? You doing it just to show the other people for the clout? How you feel about it? It doesn't. That shit don't surprise me. That shit don't excite me at all. Cause I get what it is. I'm out here in it. I'm out in these streets. I get it. I'm not out in the streets like that. I got a family to take care of, but still. And once people can realize that, once people see what it is, then things will get back to normal. But until then, nigga, keep feeding into that bullshit. Go ahead. How do you know who Drewski is? Yeah, all right. Feed into that. I don't care. Nigga, I know what I do is talented. And it speaks for itself. Nigga, it does. And it's so weird. And just a little bit of effort. A little bit of effort, a little bit of thinking, a little bit of sitting down. Thoughts to yourself. I've created my own lane. And my category is unmatched. Enough bragging about yourself, Kyle. What you doing? I don't know. I got into the zone. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be like that. Take a sip of coffee, nigga. Calm your ass down. Sorry, man. It just gets me. I hate that shit. This is me being bitter, and I'm gonna be a bitter old nigga, because that's what it is. French roast, Folgers, hello. I wrote things down. And this is what I was supposed to come talk about. I'm excited though. I'm excited what the future has to come. I keep looking forward to the future. I love where I'm at. I'm doing things right. I feel I'm doing things right. You know, there's certain stipulations on certain things I still can't get past. The obligation to bring people, or the obligation to have motherfuckers, you gotta do this and you gotta do that. Don't tell me what I gotta do. Or I can't do it. I get it's your shit. But don't tell me what I gotta do. Like that right there, it touches something in my soul to where I'm like, I ain't fucking with you no more. Don't tell me you ain't my daddy. Tell me that I gotta do something because this is your shit. Nigga, fuck you, nigga. I do my own shit. Ooh, nigga, you mean me? Yeah, a little bit. I do my own shit and do better than what you doing. Hey, don't test me, because it's possible. Tell me I gotta do this, I gotta do that. No, man, that shit don't make no sense. Like, I work hard to go ahead and I can buy a venue if that's what I need to do. You know? Boom, fill that bitch up with my friends. Go ahead and promote things how I want to promote it. But I'm not a promoter. That's not me. Nigga, I'm the talent. I come and bring the people that I know, but I don't know that many people out here. So what do you expect? You know, I can bring so many people, but the people that I do know, it's only so many. So the people that can make it compared to the people that can't make it, I can only do so much. You get it? You understand that? And if I know 15 people and I ask all these 15 people, I'm pretty sure only 25% of those people are going to be able to do something. Everybody else I can't. I'm sorry. And then probably 2% of them won't even answer. So how many people does that leave me? Not many. This is a new state to me. You know, now in my head that I'm being so rude and shit, I feel like just going, Callisto Protocol. Have y'all played it yet? Oh my God. The PlayStation is just game time. The PlayStation, these games that they are giving us, I'm loving it. That is it, because it's October and it's a horror game and it is gruesome and it is difficult to play. I love me a good game. This is what I do. I gotta come to a place to where I can just forget about all of the ills of the world. Cause like I get pissed off easy about certain shit that I find is dumb. Shit that you gonna make me do. Gotta do this shit, nigga. Eat my ass with a spork, you bitch. Like I don't. I need to build that skate rink in the front yard so I can just get out and skate it out, you know? I just need to skate that shit out, man. I have the capabilities to do that. So, you know. I like working on things. I like working on life. It is. I never thought I would be here doing this. I never thought it would be like this. I never thought I'd be married. Like, I knew this is what I wanted, but until it happened, I never knew it would happen this way. And I like that it's like this now. I like that I can come home to somebody and, I ain't got to worry about other shit if I don't want to. That is nice to be able to go through life like this. It is comfortable. Like, this is what you need. This is what I don't have to search for love anymore. Like, it just comes. Like, yeah, I'm loved by a lot of people now. Like, and back then I used to be like, oh man, I wish I could just wake up with somebody. Now I don't have to worry about that because the nigga is married. There's certain things that I don't have to worry about to where I can now just focus on the craft. I mean, I focus on my family, but now I can just focus on the craft because what makes me comfortable is here now. It is here. I have a house. I have a car. And, shit is almost paid for and all that. So it's just like, oh, this is, and people say it once the kid gets here, like the writing's going to be even better. I can't wait for that too. That's going to be exciting. Things are just going to get better once this baby gets here. I mean, in the beginning, I know it'll be something, but like, it is doable. I can do this. And I just got to keep telling myself that. Big ups. Keep bringing it. I see people do it. It is not like it's going to stop. And as long as like the opportunities keep coming, like I just got to keep writing. Grandmother's is a hit. A fucking hit. I'll make sweet love to your grandma. That's a hit. Motherfuckers love eyebrows. And they think, oh man, this is awesome. Oh, well, go down a rabbit hole of what is my catalog and just pick what you like. There's a whole bunch of this shit. And it's fun to write. I've fell into my lane. I've been digging in the bag, and I'm like, ooh, look at this gem. I got a little Barney bag of just treats and shit that I'm like, I never knew this was in here. I've been trying to figure out which route to take and what to talk about when it comes to talking about certain things when you want to do comedic poetry. I'm not really sure. The outlandish is nice, but I don't want to stick to always the outlandish like farts and assholes and penises and dicks and shit. I want to actually put my effort into what I can really do and see where it goes. And it has been fun. It has been great. It has been an exciting time to be living. And I'm fucking happy to say that I'm sober like a motherfucker. I've been sober for at least 2 months, which is a big feat for me. I mean, I've done this before, but this is not the way I go about life. I'm a acid mushroom eating motherfucker. All right, like I like to get one. I go deep. All right, understand that, and that's what I choose. I choose to do that shit. I don't choose to go life sober. I don't give a fuck about that. Substance abuse classes can kiss my ass. Understand that, but I know I got to do what I got to do to get to where I need to get, nigga. So ayahuasca and DMT have been here for a reason, nigga. When you go deep, you see shit. Like things tell you, hey, nigga, when I'm prepared, I clean this motherfucking place up and I go deep and it feels like I get to talk to my ancestors or something like that. Like drugs are, when done correctly, they'll teach you some shit. And that is my motto on it. Like I don't give a fuck to want to stop. Like alcohol is a bit much. I don't drink as much though. But smoking just to calm the thoughts down, to be able to think about things. Yeah. Now I'm not gonna stop. Like that's not. It's not that's something that I abuse. You see on these fucking Netflix specials, painkillers and all that. I don't take pills like that at all. I've taken a leave for a headache, but I get migraines. I get terrible migraines. And there's something, the only thing that helps me is a leave. And I can't, I don't know if you've had headaches before. I don't get headaches. I get migraines. All right, I get sick to my stomach. Light hurts my eyes. Like I gotta hold my head to one side. There's no pressure point that'll fucking help. And if I don't do something about it, I will vomit my insides, whether if I ate or if I haven't. I will violently throw up. And they are terrible. I've had them since I was young. I rarely get them as much now. But since I was little, I've always got migraines. And I don't know why or what that comes from. And I don't like them. I don't like them at all. So, like, yeah, I'll take medicine for that. Saint Atlas, she told me that she has herbals that help her for her medicines and all that, which I need to hit her up and see what she does for migraines and such. She might not get migraines, but like if she gets a headache or whatnot, I definitely need to hit her up. Like, cause I would like an herbal remedy for it instead of having, but I need something right away. I need something that'll go away. It alleviates, it definitely gets rid of the pain, but it makes it brings it to the forefront. And then it dissipates. Like, it brings the headache here, and then it... So, you know, but other than that, nigga, you ain't gonna catch a nigga on Percocets and fucking Xan bars and Xanax and shit like that. Nah, I don't want to be out my body like that, yo. That ain't natural. The addiction is wicked, and there's no sign of a freeze, man. No, thank you. You know, methamphetamines, coke. Hey, do your thing. Teach down. But I don't know. I'd prefer to get my pain relief from something that I can trust. The fentanyl and shit that's out here, that's just... You can't trust everything. Now they're trying to say they're getting shit into the weed and the medical. Man, don't fuck with the weed. Like, why we putting dumb shit in the weed, man? Like, what the fuck are we doing? Delta 8, Delta 9, that shit, that's different. Now that's a different weed right there. Yeah, you want to make some shit legal. It don't feel the same. Understand that. Delta 8, Delta 9, all of that. No. Get the shit from the earth. That's all you need. That shit that come from the ground. You know, because everything else, they're trying to chemically castrate it. Don't. Stop. No, it's not the same. Y'all remember when Spice was around? Niggas are still selling Spice and shit. That's not the same, son. It's not. That'll make you feel weird. It's a different high. It's not a body high. It's a straight head high because it's chemicals. I don't spray chemicals on my weed, man. Let my weed fucking ferment like it should. Let my weed grow how it should. What are we doing? Ugh. So upsetting. Things are always trying to get tampered with just because, this is going to make us money. Yeah, I get it. Now you're hurting people. I think that's everything now. I think I feel good. Yeah, I feel good about life, about what I'm doing, about what I've talked about. You know, definitely get out there. And you know, if you are chasing the dream, if you are a dream chaser, if you are a person that's on the journey like I am, you got to get out there. You got to get out in these mean streets. Don't just rely on the socials. Don't just think because I've gotten a following that's gonna resonate to the stage. You got to put the time in, man. You got to really practice. You got to see what works. You can't see what works. Book smarts is one thing. Being behind the scenes is one thing. But until you get in the field, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing at all. Like people that graduate in electrical, and do, you get your electrical certificate. Hey, you've done the classes to be an electrician, but you ain't never been in the field. You don't know what the fuck you doing as an electrician. As a certified electrician, you don't know what you're doing, because there's tricks of the trade that you gonna need that you only gonna learn from in the field that they don't put in the books. Just understand that. Like, unless you got your hands on, like, it don't matter if you read up on it or not. You gotta get out in there. You gotta get out there in the field. You have to get on stage. All these little skits and shit that you putting up, nice. All the likes that you getting, cool. But you gotta resonate that to the stage. You gotta transfer that to the stage. You don't know what works on the stage because you ain't never been on the stage. You don't know the tricks of the trade because you ain't never been on the stage. How? How you gonna know what's supposed to work where? Like, these lights don't resonate. These lights don't transfer over. You gotta understand that. Like, get up, go perform, be an artist. Stop just sitting on your ass, because you can come up with a funny idea. These motherfuckers that are actually doing real skits and shit, they're actually comedians. Like, the ones that are actually successful with a really good skit, like, there's certain ones, they are actually good comedians. They transfer shit to the stage as well. They can stay in their lane and be able to create what they have, do commercials and such, because they are nice writers. Most of y'all niggas ain't even writing shit. Y'all just going off the cuff or whatever you think is gonna be funny. Yeah. Y'all get weaned out real quick. Don't worry. I mean, in my head it's gonna be quick. To y'all, it seems like y'all gonna last forever. Tuh. Alright, you see what happened to Vine, right? Yeah, alright. You see what happened to MySpace, right? Okay. Thinking that shit's gonna last forever? Alright. Keep going. Ain't nothing forever. But, hey, to each their own. It's probably gonna be the title of this fucking podcast. But whatever, man. You know what it is. Keep writing, keep dreaming. This has been Tell Me a Joke, the guideline to chasing the dream. I've been your host, the Maniacal Menace, Kyle Smith. Said a whole thing like a pimp named Slickback. And till next time, keep dreaming, jokers.